over the weekend. So there's going to be a huge amount of opportunities to see some of your favorite jazz musicians. And so what they're going to be doing is they'll have group performances, they'll have multi-artist jam sessions, they'll have inspiring multimedia tributes to jazz legends, and it really is the premier Labor Day event. Now you can get individual tickets, but what they recommend is that you get a pass so you can really take advantage of all of these different headliners and get the most out of your Labor Day Vail Jazz Party. Now before we get to Labor Day this coming weekend, there's something that's really exciting that's happening in Beaver Creek. And Mark, I know in the past, you've practiced for this event. I've seen it in person. Have you been practicing?
I'm not quite sure what you're implying. I did practice the bratwurst eating contest before. I practiced the stein hoisting, the stein lifting. I just thought I had a bite on my fly line out here. But yeah, Oktoberfest this weekend in Beaver Creek. Once again, one of the longest running traditions returning to the Beaver Creek Village, Oktoberfest. It's going to be all weekend long. Rooted in their sister friendship with their sister city Lezer in Austria, Beaver Creek Oktoberfest. It's a friendly and intimate festival that offers traditional live music. And let's talk about this live music along with classic Oompa music and Oktoberfest music that you would expect. The evening time, Saturday night and Sunday night. Saturday night is a Space Oddity, which is the David Bowie Experience. Then Sunday, it's a band called Fleetwood Mac, which will be doing covers from Fleetwood Mac. So along with the great Oktoberfest music you'd expect, and bratwurst eating and dancing and great beer and great food and great camaraderie and friendship, a lot of fun music to be had in Beaver Creek. Now I want to mention, look at this, temperatures up here. We are looking at, it's got to be in the 30s. It's cold up here first thing this morning. So you got to be thinking now about the ski season, which isn't that far away, and be thinking about what pass you need to get set up with this year. Obviously, it's going to be an Epic Pass of some sort. But on the Epic Pass website, you have until Labor Day, September the 2nd, to get the cheapest rates on all the Epic Pass products that are available. So go to the Epic Pass website, epicpass.com, and explore the options that are out there, because this year there are more options than we've ever seen before, along with the new Epic Day Pass, which allows people that don't think they need to have the full Epic Pass in any capacity to be able to fine-tune their Epic Days. It's called the Epic Day Pass. Go to epicpass.com for more information. All right, for our Tuesday edition, coming up in the studio, Rhiannon Rowe with the Eagle County Animal Shelter, with some furry friends that are going to be up for adoption. Also, the Vail Valley Charitable Fund, Brooke Shawnsby, will be coming in, hyping up a big running event taking place over Oktoberfest weekend in Beaver Creek. I've got some epic mornings up here from the top of Vail Pass at the Black Lakes, and Ashley's going to be in the studio with some great information for you. We'll be right back.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Cabins Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Cabins Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Yes, it's the first word of any new discovery. But when allergies attack, the excitement fades. Allegra helps you say yes with the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief and turn any half-hearted yes into an all-in yes. Allegra, live your life, not your allergies.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Oh, look at this beautiful shot. You're looking at I-70 and you can see looking down toward Beaver Creek, I believe there. And we're also starting to see some of that foliage turn to some of those yellow and gold colors. Hard to believe that that's already happening, but looking at our temperatures today down in Denver, it's starting to feel much cooler there. They're actually going to be seeing the highs in the 70s today, so we can actually see some warmer temperatures in our mountain communities than what Denver is going to be experiencing, but nothing like Las Vegas at 108 and Phoenix 111 and Albuquerque 94 degrees. Aren't you glad that you're here in the mountains with us where it's nice and cool? Our high is going to be 76 degrees right at the base of Vail and Beaver Creek Mountains, but both of those sit right around 8,100 feet. So it is going to be cooler there than, let's say, down along the I-70 corridor. Now tonight we're going to be seeing a low of 44 degrees. We have our sunset at 7:46 p.m. And then as we look at what's happening along the I-70 corridor for us, if you're going to be heading out to Eagle today, 85 degrees there, 76 in Avon, 79 in Vail, and again in the 70s down in Denver. Now looking ahead in our forecast, we have more sunshine on the way, but we also have some moisture for Thursday, for Friday, and for Saturday, so hopefully we'll actually see some rain in the forecast. We could certainly use it. Now, Mark is typically the one that comes up with a bunch of random facts when we're in the studio together. Mark, I have a really good one for you. You know that today is the debut of the pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks. It's back. What do you think about that?
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Let me tell you, Ash, I feel like you told me that a year ago. You're like, it's the return of the pumpkin spice latte, so another year behind us. And it definitely feels like pumpkin spice latte weather up here at the top of Vail Pass. I mean, we're at a higher elevation. You can really see your breath. I'd say it's probably it's definitely in the 30s. It's a little cool one. I want to talk about fishing up here. I came up to the Black Lakes in June, completely frozen over. I thought for sure I'd have a chance to catch some fish. I do see a few fish rising today. A lot of action out here in terms of people coming to fish, and a lot of more, not traditional. For me, traditional fishing is fly fishing, but I see a lot of remnants of past fishing adventures from people. I just want to show you what some things that I've found first thing this morning. Now this right here, these are variations of power bait, which obviously it's a great way to catch fish. It's a scented, completely fake material you put on your hook. And then next to it, there's a lot of pieces of, looks like somebody bought some seafood at the supermarket and they're using that either on their hooks or they're using that to chum fish up. So you know what? When in Rome, I might take some of that fish meat and chuck it out there and see if I can't chum up a few fish just for fun, because this is the Black Lakes and anything goes up here. But there are fish rising. I'll stick with my traditional method at first and see, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to switch it up. But that pumpkin spice latte, that sounds really good right about now. Hey, we're taking a break, and then we're going to fill you in on all the activities you're going to find as we make our way into early fall at all of our local libraries. We'll be right back.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
The Book Report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
We have a lot going on at our local libraries, and I don't know if you're aware of this, but we have our Eagle Valley Library District, and that includes Avon, Gypsum, and Eagle, and then there's also the Town of Vail Library, and so they're totally separate entities, but they work together. And if you're going to be around Eagle or Gypsum or Avon, you can see right here that we have quite the schedule that's going to be taking place just over the next couple weeks. So one thing in particular, you know, I feel like, especially for a lot of our community members that are just here for a little while, or maybe you just moved here, a book club is always a great way to kind of get to know your neighbors and also, of course, introduce yourself to a whole new world of whatever book might be in the book club. But if you don't know anybody in the community, it's really hard to just, you know, find one and just join one. So they actually have one at the Eagle Public Library, and they meet every fourth Monday of the month at 6:30 p.m. And if you are interested in joining this next month's discussion, they are going to be talking about The Leopard at the Door by Jennifer McVeigh. So this is something that sounds pretty interesting. It's set in Kenya in the 1950s against the fading backdrop of the British Empire, a story of self-discovery, betrayal, and an impossible love from the author of The Fever Tree. So that is The Leopard at the Door by Jennifer McVeigh, and again, that's part of the Eagle Book Club, which meets on the fourth Monday of each month at 6:30. Now, there's also going to be a legal information session taking place at the Avon Public Library. So this is really great information, especially if you're going to be renting a place in town. So it's going to be a brief overview of Colorado landlord and tenant law. So it includes discussions on livable conditions, lease terms, and returns of security deposits. So that should be really fascinating. There's also a video game night happening for 6th to 12th graders, and that's going to be happening on the first Wednesday of each month. And you can take advantage of the projector and see the game on the big screen, kind of like the pros. You can challenge your friends and on the Nintendo Wii or the Nintendo Switch. And again, that's the first Wednesdays of each month, and that's the video game opportunity for the kids. So a ton going on in our local libraries. So that's what's happening in the Eagle Valley Library District. Let's send things over to Mark to find out what's happening at the Vail Public Library.
All right, good information now about the library. So at the Vail Public Library, tomorrow night, Mr. Rogers will be there. Not the Mr. Rogers that we all kind of think about and the new movie that Tom Hanks is in that I'm pretty fired up to see over Thanksgiving. This is Dave Rogers. Dave Rogers is a prominent guitarist, and he's going to be performing at the Vail Public Library tomorrow night for a free performance. And Dave Rogers, he fuses classical music, jazz, early and world music elements into powerful, moving, and virtuistic performances based on original and his traditional repertoire. So this should be a great performance. The Washington Post has praised him. He is an endorsing artist for GHS Strings, and that's tomorrow night, believe it or not, at the Vail Public Library. So just another one of the great offerings you're going to find through our amazing library system here in Eagle County. All right, Ashley, how's your weather coming up?
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Glenwood Hot Springs Resort. A whole new side to water.
And after seeing those temperatures where Mark is at the top of Vail Pass this morning, he's probably going to want to warm up the Glenwood Hot Springs Resort today. Do you know that they have been in business for over 130 years and just helping everyone to relax and rejuvenate, and they're open until 10 p.m. tonight, so it could be a great evening activity for you, especially if you're going to be getting out there and enjoying the sunshine and going on a big hike or a big bike ride and those muscles are sore and tired. Could be a really good option for you. Now let's look at what's happening with our temperatures for today. So if you're going to be at the base of Vail or Beaver Creek Mountains, we'll be seeing those temperatures right around 76 degrees or so. And we're also looking at plenty of sunshine in the forecast. Now we'll also be looking at our temperatures tonight back in the 40s with our sunset right around 7:46 p.m. Now moving into our conditions along the I-70 corridor, if you are going to be going to Glenwood today, you'll find warmer temperatures in Eagle than you'll find in Denver. 85 in Eagle today compared to 78 in Denver. And then you'll look at those temperatures for Avon and Vail also in the 70s. And for our extended forecast, we finally have some moisture back in the forecast for Thursday, for Friday, for Saturday, at least a chance of seeing some moisture, which is great news because it's been quite a while since we've seen a good rainstorm, and we could certainly use it to help prevent any fires in our area, help keep things nice and green. But Mark drove all the way up to Vail Pass to do some fishing this morning. So Mark, how are the roads looking out there?
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
I just want to say the report is about 36 degrees. 36. Cool morning. I had to sit inside of our work vehicle just to warm up a little bit. How fitting for a road report. I drove up to the top of Vail Pass first thing this morning. I haven't been over Vail Pass, it seems like it seems like forever, but there's still a lot of road work being done eastbound on I-70 as they're getting the road cleaned up and evened out, as they're laying some new pavement down, working on the guardrails. So you're going to see some delays, some slower spots where it's single lane traffic only as they are paving, so keep that in mind. And also, as you're traveling towards the east first thing this morning, you're going to see that sun glaring in your face, that early morning sun glare, which can be blinding for sure. So make sure that you have a safe travel distance between you and the cars in front of you. Also, you're wearing sunglasses, polarized, use your sun visor, keep your windshields clean, and just to be safe out there. But fair amount of construction still around Eagle County as we speak. The Spur Road project in Edwards still underway. The roundabout still in the process of getting finished up, and they've come a long way, and it is accessible. It is a single lane roundabout now. But keep that in mind as we make our way into fall. That's a look at your road report. So we're going to head to Lion's Head next after the break. I had a chance to swing by a great restaurant called El Sabor. We're going to share that with you when we come back.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Vail Jazz's 25th anniversary season brings internationally acclaimed jazz acts to breathtaking venues in Vail all summer long. Pancho Sanchez brings his Latin band to Vail on August 22nd, closing out the Vail Jazz at Vail Square series. Renowned as one of the hardest working percussionists in the jazz world, Sanchez leads his group through danceable hits from the Latin Jazz Songbook. For more information and to see our full lineup, go to vailjazz.org or call 970-479-6146.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Once you get your fill on the hill, located just steps from the skier bridge here at the base in Lion's Head, you're gonna find El Sabor Restaurant. El Sabor Restaurant is one of only a few restaurants here in the Vail area that offers truly ski-in and ski-out dining. They have grab-and-go burritos every morning for breakfast, unforgettable and affordable lunches, and an outstanding dinner menu. Let's head into the kitchen now and find out what the staff is serving up. Let's go. Mikey D, thanks for letting us come into the kitchen today at El Sabor.
You're welcome. Glad to have you.
So your menu is pretty unique, and you have some new offerings that you're incorporating. What are you going to make up today?
Today we're going to make our daily special, which is going to be catfish tacos.
Catfish tacos. What a good
Delicious.
idea. Sounds delish. Do you want to walk us through the process?
Sure can.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, here we go. So we start with some catfish fillets.
Okay.
We soak them in buttermilk. Then we have our flour mix: flour, salt, pepper, paprika, a little cayenne.
Okay.
Right? So once they've marinated, we're going to put them in the flour and just coat them nice. Once you have them coated, they go right to the fryer.
Okay.
Put our basket in.
Yep.
Take our fish, and you want to get it 1,000, 2, 1,000. This way it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Oh, got you. Now, these are thin fillets. They probably cook pretty fast, don't they?
They do. They'll be done in about 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right to the texture we want for tacos. And once they're done, we're going to hang them out, let them dry off for a minute. Now we're ready for tacos.
Okay, Mike, 1.5 minutes for the catfish in the fryer until they float.
That's
Let
correct.
them dry off, and now the final preparation and the plating.
We have some tortillas here that we kind of cooked, so they got a little bit of a bubble in them. It gives them a little crunch, but yet keeps them soft.
Okay.
We prefer to use corn tortillas. Then we're going to take habanero slaw and put that on the bottom. Take our pieces of fish, lay them in there nice and pretty. We're going to put some roja aioli on there.
What's the flavor behind the roja aioli?
So the roja is one of our sauces that we use for enchiladas. It's made from a guajillo chili. Then we're going to add some cotija cheese. Just a little bit. It's pretty pungent, so you only want to use a little.
Okay.
And finish with cilantro for color and flavor, freshness. And that, catfish taco.
Oh, that looks so good. I got to taste that right now.
All right, let's go eat them up.
Sounds good. Beautiful out here on the back patio, Mike. We're overlooking the skier bridge right next to Gore Creek, and the food looks great and smells even better. So these are the catfish tacos. What else did you bring out?
Well, we have a great burger menu. We do sandwiches every week from different regions of the country, and we do daily specials just like the catfish tacos, and we also feature handcrafted cocktails.
So Mike, these are made from scratch every day?
Every day.
So good. If people want to find out more about El Sabor, make a reservation, check it out, what would you recommend?
Visit the website, elsaborvail.com.
Okay.
Friend us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram.
I love it. Thanks for having us here today, bud.
My pleasure, Mark.
I love it. All right, once again, this is El Sabor in Lion's Head, and this is the local dish.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
Now this is a live look from patrol headquarters at the top of Beaver Creek Mountain. That's above 11,000 feet right there, and you can see the sunshine coming up over the Gore Range, just highlighting that pretty much the entire mountain range, and also the beautiful greenery right in front of your eyes. It's so lush, it's so green, and hopefully we're going to be seeing things really kind of retain that color because we'll have some moisture back in the forecast later this week. Now I have to tell you, I'm a little bit chilly here on our back patio standing in the shade, and also there is a little bit of a breeze. Always there's some kind of this weird wind vortex on our back patio. It's not windy anywhere else first thing in the morning. Now we'll be seeing our highs in the 70s for Vail and for Beaver Creek today. Lots of sunshine in the forecast, and winds out of the northwest around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Just some gentle breezes in the forecast for today. Tonight we'll be seeing our temperatures cooling off back into the 40s. Once again, clear skies, a waning crescent moon, and our sunset at 7:46 p.m. with that wind not expected to increase at all. Now, if you are planning to get out and have an adventure at Beaver Creek and maybe take a scenic chairlift or gondola ride, or maybe take a 4x4 tour, temperatures on the mountain will be in the 60s. Now, if let's say you're going to be going up to Breckenridge today, low 60s. So you want to make sure you do have a jacket with you, a light layer, to just kind of keep you insulated with those mid-mountain conditions. But keep in mind that mid-mountain for us means right around 10,000 feet or so. So you really have to get pretty high in elevation to see those temperatures. Now, as we look ahead in our forecast, we continue to see highs in the 70s, and then for Thursday, for Friday, and for Saturday, we at least have a chance of afternoon thunderstorms. And I don't know about you, but I hope that we do see those thunderstorms actually come in and drop some rain. We could certainly use a little bit of moisture. Don't forget that at Beaver Creek this coming weekend, it's Oktoberfest. It all kicks off on Friday night with the beer garden and also the Root Beer Garden. We're going to send things up to Mark Sassy. He is fly fishing at the top of Vail Pass. Mark, if I'm this chilly down here, it's got to be pretty chilly up there. What's it looking like?
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
I found a little stash of TV8 neck gaiters in 004, which is our vehicle, our work vehicle, and I have one of those on first thing this morning. It is in the 30s. I'm seeing a lot of little fish rising. I'm guessing they probably came up here and stocked the Black Lakes once the ice went out. They used to stock this water once a year to make for some great fishing, and typically it's good fishing in this water. It's beautiful up here. That sun's about to rise right up over the mountains, the top of Vail Pass, and it's going to warm up quickly. I'm just fishing right now with, basically it looks like a pheasant tail or a prince. It's just a general attractor nymph. I have it hung up below a strike indicator. You probably can't see that out there. It's about 30 feet out. And it's a bobber of sorts that sits on top of the water. Now what I'll do is, with this fishing rod, I'll move that indicator every once in a while. It'll move that fly. That fly is suspended below that indicator by about 1.5 feet to 2 feet, and somebody's trying to eat it right now. Oh, somebody was just wiggling it. Some fish came over and took a look at it. Let's see if we can't bring that fish back. But lake fishing is a different scene. Still water fishing is different than fishing in a river or fishing from a boat floating down a river. It's a little slower pace, and it's very nice. This is a great spot. It takes about 15 minutes to get up Vail Pass. This is your Vail Summit and Orthopedics Neurosurgery Epic Morning. We have more of the show coming up. We have a look at that weather report and Leadville Railroad. We're going to head to Leadville next. We'll be right back.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
2.4 mile swim, 112 mile bike, and then a marathon where I'm running them down. 140.6 miles, that's what I'm building with chocolate milk. Nutrients to refuel, protein to rebuild, backed by science.
We are here in Leadville, Colorado at the Leadville Railroad, catching up with Kirsten, and her mom and dad have owned the train for a long time, and this is a family business for you, right?
It is. We've been running it since 1988, and the entire family is involved, and we keep finding more people to help us out.
Do you have a lot of family members that work with the train, or do you have friends that come in, or how does the whole process work for bringing people on board? I like to say on board.
We actually have an amazing group of people. Both my parents have been running it. My brother's head of track maintenance. And other than that, we've got a tremendous number of families that work here. The woman in the depot, her mother, and her sister all work here. So we've got a bunch of people that are all real close-knit group, and we love coming to work every day.
I think it's great. It's such a beautiful day up here in Leadville. It's amazing. And we are starting to load the train up. We had Lynette announce all aboard just a few minutes ago. The train's going to be leaving here shortly. And tell us about the train a little bit. Like, how long has the train been in operation? How long has your family owned the business?
So trains have been running through Leadville since the 1800s. My parents purchased the business in 1988 and have been running it as a family-friendly business ever since, getting as many people to come up here from the surrounding areas as we can just to check out the wonderful city of Leadville.
Leadville's an amazing, there's so much history here, you know, it's an amazing place, and you've got such a great operation. If someone wants to go on the train, like they're calling to find out the details, like give me and the viewers an idea of what it's like to be on the train, what they can expect, what to bring, how it all works.
All right, so as you can see, we've got open and enclosed cars. So when you come, you want to bring layers. It's Leadville, we're at 10,000 feet. It really is a good idea to bring a couple of layers of clothes with you. You're always welcome to bring your picnic lunch. Along with that, you need your camera so that you can take some perfect pictures for the fall season or the summer season. As we're up here, we've got wildlife, wildflowers, everything that you can see as we go on. And we do have a stop, get off, walk around, see the caboose, see the engine. So you've got lots of opportunities on board, as well as a conductor who's pointing out various things along the way, giving you a little bit of the background, the history, both on railroads as well as Leadville itself.
Now, how long does the train ride take?
The train ride is 2.5 hours long on a regularly scheduled trip. We do have some weekends where we've got a 3-hour trip, and those are just special tours where we take an extra mile up to Devil's Tail Tangent, and you get to see a little bit more of the line as well as an overview of the Climax molybdenum mine.
How amazing. How long is the train? Like, how many cars are there? How many people can it accommodate? And from what I understand, people can freely move around the train.
Yes, we like to have it accessible for pets, adults, kids, everybody to pick and choose where they want to be. You want to start in a beautiful open car like this on a sunny day and move into an enclosed car. If it becomes cloudy, we're going to go rain or shine. So you've got lots of options. We've got 7 whole cars, 3 enclosed, 1 with a roof but no sides, and 2 open cars, and you can move around. We do have an engine and caboose available. You're welcome to ride in those. They're special trips, special fees, one-way trip, either on the way up or down. But for people who are major train enthusiasts, I certainly recommend it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And if you're into photography, shoot for the caboose.
Shoot for the caboose. You heard it right from Kirsten. So I have another question for you. If someone wants to book any kind of a private function, do you do private functions at all?
Absolutely. We've done weddings, we've done private parties for businesses and different things like that. It's really a great way to just kind of come together and mingle.
So come together and mingle on the Leadville Railroad. People want to check it out. They can go to leadville-train.com. Kirsten, thanks for being here today. Can you take us out with a little bit of a all aboard, and I'll honk the horn. How about that?
It's a deal.
Go for it.
All aboard!
We're up here in Leadville at the Leadville Railroad, a short drive from Denver and Vail. Make a day of it, make a weekend of it. Come on up to Leadville and check out the Leadville train.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Oh, look at this beautiful shot. That is Mark Sassy fly fishing live right now at the top of Vail Pass. We'll see if he catches anything while we're doing this weather. But you can see we have a lot of sunshine out there as we're just kind of getting started on our Tuesday. Now, high pressure really dominating the Four Corners region, and that's going to be the case for us really over the next several days. But we do actually have some moisture headed this direction, which is great news for us. Now, if you're going to be getting out to do a little hike or a bike ride, at the top of the mountain today, maybe you're going to be going over to Summit County, which is also where the outlets at Silverthorne is located. You'll find those temperatures in the 60s, both for Breckenridge and for Keystone. Same thing if you're going to be going up to Vail or Beaver Creek, but again, these are your mid-mountain conditions. And then looking ahead in that forecast, we do actually have a chance of moisture for Thursday, for Friday, and for Saturday, but a lot of sunshine mixed in there as well. And if you need anything, if you need to get a rain jacket, maybe you need to get some back-to-school clothes, or maybe you'd just like to get 50% off at the Nike factory store. That's what's happening over at the outlets at Silverthorne. You can find name brands for 30 to 70% off every single day. Now, coming up, we're going to have Walking Mountain Science Center in the studio. They are going to be talking about hiking through history.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley, a new full-service shop in Westvale, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
With over 100 years of Vail Valley real estate experience, the advisors of Engel & Volkers have consistently provided the highest level of service to our clients. Previously known as Sun & Alp Real Estate, Engel & Volkers now has access to a worldwide network of 735 shops and over 7,000 advisors, allowing us to provide unparalleled national and international exposure for our properties. As Engel & Volkers, we can provide the highest standard of service to sellers and buyers of Vail Valley real estate. Come visit us in our Vail Village location.
hard to believe that next weekend is already Labor Day. It's the culmination of summer, and it's also the culmination of the Vail Jazz Summer Programming. And they do this in a huge way. It's known as the Vail Jazz Party. And this is really how the Vail Jazz organization got its start, and it's so much fun. They're going to be bringing in 35 different headliners, so there will be group performances, there's going to be individual performances, there's going to be tributes to jazz legends, and so you can buy individual tickets, but the way that they recommend that you see this series is by getting a package, so you can really experience the full breadth of the Vail Jazz Party. And just a few days ago, I had a chance to catch up with James. He's the executive director of Vail Jazz, and we kind of got into the history of Vail Jazz and the Vail Jazz Party, and I think you'll probably find this just as interesting as I did. I'm here with James Kenley, the executive director of Vail Jazz, and James, I mean, could not be more beautiful in Vail right now.
It's going to be a great summer. The weather's perfect,
right.
And it's a summer full of entertainment.
It is a summer full of entertainment, and this is the 25th anniversary of Vail Jazz. And can you tell us a little bit about how it started?
Yeah, our founder, Howard Stone, the way he tells it, he had a little bit too much wine one night 25 years ago and decided he wanted to have jazz in Vail. And he picked up a tradition started by a guy named Dick Gibson, who had a Labor Day jazz party that he had attended for several years. So he picked up this tradition, brought it back to Vail, and threw a great jazz party over Labor Day. At the end of the weekend, he had an encounter with a Grammy-winning bass player named John Clayton. And as John was leaving, he said, "Howard, do you think you'll ever do this again?" And in Howard's mind, he was saying, no, I'm done. It's supposed to be a one-time thing. And what came out of his mouth was, "I know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life."
I love that story. That's amazing. And Howard's still involved, right?
He is. He's our artistic director, so all of the acts that you see on the schedule this summer, he chose, hand-selected. And he works really closely with a lot of these artists to create tributes to jazz greats or to particular paradigms within the jazz world. And he's also our chairman of the board.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, there's a reason why it's been so successful for 25 years. And that's because, you know, if you're going to be in town Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there is a Vail Jazz opportunity for you.
Yeah, we're presenting about 85 concerts in 65 days this summer, along with 3 education programs sprinkled in across that as well. So it's a busy summer of jazz music, and we're delivering all the subgenres of jazz. So you'll see French gypsy jazz and Brazilian samba. You'll see Latin salsa jazz. You'll see big band. You'll see the American songbook and standards. You'll see vocalists and instrumental groups, combos and big bands. You'll see the whole thing.
I mean, this is an amazing, amazing selection. And it's not just something for the adults, right? It's a great date night out, but it's something you can bring the family to.
Yeah, each of the different event types offer a different experience. So, for example, my kids love to come Friday nights down in Riverwalk, and they'll dance, and then Sundays at the Vail Farmers Market and Art Show, they're there dancing around the tent, having a blast. But then Wednesdays is a more formal affair. It's a club-style show, so there's a dinner offering and drinks, and that's more of an adult context, a good date night. Thursday is kind of a typical festival vibe over at the Arabelle in Vail Square. And Sunday nights at the Remedy from 8 to 10 is your typical kind of, in any other city it would be a basement jazz club, but in Vail, of course, it's the Four Seasons with a beautiful view out over the pool to see the mountain. And you know, we're so lucky to have all these phenomenal venues here in town.
Well, and we're so lucky to fill them with such incredible music. And to culminate your whole season, you have the annual Vail Jazz Party. And so when is that taking place? How do we get tickets for all of these things? Get us set up, James.
Yeah, it's where it all started. The Vail Jazz Party is Labor Day weekend. It starts Thursday, August 29th. We run about 45 hours of music through Monday, September 2nd. Artists from all over the world will be coming here to Vail. We've got about 40 musicians, and they're playing in unique combinations that you wouldn't see anywhere else. We are offering special tribute shows in a pretty diverse range. For example, we'll deliver a show, Byron Stripling will present Jazz and the Struggle for Freedom. It'll be kind of a heavier themed show. And then Adrian Cunningham will present the history of the jazz flute on a lighter note. We'll do the jazzy side of the Beatles. We'll pay tribute to Oscar Peterson. So there's a lot to take in over Labor Day. And we're really excited this year to be bringing an iconic show for us. It's been a long time running, the Nikki Harris Gospel Prayer Meeting. We're taking that to the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater for the first time in partnership with the foundation. We're really excited.
Well, listen, don't miss out this summer. ValeJazz.org, right?
ValeJazz.org, 970-479-6146 is the phone number.
All right, get those tickets before they go. You know they sell out really quickly.
Vale Jazz's 25th anniversary season brings internationally acclaimed jazz acts to breathtaking venues in Vale all summer long. Pancho Sanchez brings his Latin band to Vale on August 22nd, closing out the Vale Jazz at Vale Square series. Renowned as one of the hardest working percussionists in the jazz world, Sanchez leads his group through danceable hits from the Latin jazz genre. For more information and to see our full lineup, go to valejazz.org or call 970-479-6146.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive, only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel & Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The Ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Look at the sun. Let me share that with you right now. Sun has made its way up over the Black Lakes. Oh, it's nice now. It's starting to warm up. There's already been a few cars showing up. I've got a gentleman over here with a couple rods in the water. He's fishing off of that dock that I started the show at. And we're going to be sunny skies at the top of Vail Pass today, really all around Eagle County. I think we're going to see very nice weather once again. For today, temperatures in Vail, upper 70s, so a nice day, not too hot. We started off in the low 40s, so it was a little cooler first thing. If you're going to go out first thing this morning for a hike, pack a light jacket with you as a layer. You won't need a rain jacket today. We're looking at pretty clear skies all the way through the day. Our evening lows tonight, the top of Vail Pass, will definitely be in the 30s. We're going to see 44 for that low temperature this evening. Now, around Colorado as a whole, it's going to be warmer in Eagle today than it's going to be in Denver. We're going to see mid to upper 70s in Denver. We're going to see 85 in Eagle. And then sandwiched right between for Vail and for Avon, upper 70s, 79 for Vail is what we're looking for, close to 80, 76 for Avon. And then the rest of the week, temperature is kind of very similar, holding in the low to mid 70s. We're going to see a 20% chance of maybe a passing shower or a thunderstorm for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But it's nice up here right now. Come on out and play. Put some sunscreen on. It is beautiful. We're going to take it back to the studio next. Ashley has Walking Mountains, and they're going to go on a hike through history.
Oh, Mark, you know how much I love history, and when you combine it with getting outside and actually hiking in it, so cool. And here with me this morning from Walking Mountain Science Center, we have Mackenzie Koffenberger. It's so good to see you this morning.
Lovely to see you.
I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but Mackenzie happens to be the most well-read person I have ever met on the face of the planet. And so I'm guessing that you may also have an affinity for history like I do.
100%. This is why this hike is just, it makes me so happy that other people who might not be big history readers can get out in the wilderness and take advantage of this program.
Okay, so it's called Hiking Through History, and this is happening on September 8th, but there's
a 7th.
Oh, on the
Sunday
7th.
the 7th.
The 7th, okay.
Yes.
But there's specific history that we're talking about here, so can you explain a little bit more?
So what we're going to be doing is we're going to take people from Walking Mountains and drive them out to Camp Hale, and so they can see the area of Camp Hale and bring them up to Tennessee Pass. We'll do a fantastic, early fall hike for the morning. Learn about the mining industry and the different industries we've had out in Colorado at that time when Vail was just being discovered and people are starting to move here, and even before that time. And then you get to go down to Camp Hale, hop in vans, and you're going to go around all of Camp Hale, seeing the structures that are still there, learn about where soldiers trained, where they learned to rock climb, and you even get to see some still shotgun or gun pieces still up in the grass and dirt at the top of the hike. It's really unique of a day.
This is amazing. And just for some context for people that maybe haven't been to Vail before, they're just coming into town, Camp Hale is where basically our Vail and Beaver Creek's founders trained as part of the 10th Mountain Division, and so there's so much history out there, but the buildings are gone.
Yeah.
So to be able to have that guided experience, I think, is the way to go.
Yeah, and we're partnering with the 10th Mountain Division, so you have people who have been studying this, that are part of it. It's not our guides going out there and trying to tell you the history, it's people who are in it every single day. Wow. So it's a really unique experience. So our guides are still there, giving you all the wildflower information, everything that a naturalist would give you. But then we have that incredible side of the history. Oh. I'm bummed. I'm missing it.
I know.
I'm so bummed.
That's amazing. And of course the leaves are going to be starting to change, and you can see some photos here of just some of the hikes you can go on with Walking Mountain Science Center. So if people want to sign up, so this is September 7th. This is your opportunity.
You were correct the right time when I did the dates. It's
okay.
the 8th.
Oh, it's the 8th. Okay.
Ashley's right.
It is coming up. It is coming up in September. You want to be there. So how do people get signed up for that?
WalkingMountains.org. It is our banner across the website. You'll just click on that banner. It'll bring you to the site, and you can check out the rest of our fall hikes that we have also.
Yes. Okay. So if we're not in town for this weekend, for the 7th and 8th, for that weekend, there are some other fall hikes coming up.
Yes.
Okay.
So what we do in September and October is sort of scout out the best places of where the leaves are changing, and you get to see the most of the color of Colorado.
Yeah.
So we have full day hikes twice a week, and then half day hikes 1 day a week. So you can sort of pick and choose where you want to go. The photos from these hikes are the most brilliant that we have all year.
Just gorgeous.
And it's a unique thing to really get into the backcountry and not only just drive over Red Cliff and see the changes, but really dive in and see the different areas and different peaks that we have.
Yes.
So it's awesome. I can't wait. I'm going to go on a few.
Yeah.
Those I can go on, so I'm so excited.
Well, and then something else that I think everybody looks forward to every year is Fright at the Museum.
I know.
Tell us about this.
It seems so early to announce it.
No.
But it was so cold this morning, so I
Pumpkin
feel like it's right.
lattes are back at Starbucks, Mackenzie.
It's happening.
They announced it this morning, so we can talk about Halloween.
I know, and our Save the Date ad is in the newspaper today, so like we have got to say it. It's Saturday, October 26th, and what Fright is, if you don't know, we like to say it's the secret gem of the fall season here because it's a family-oriented experience at Walking Mountains. Our theme this year is Halloween Harvest.
Oh.
It's spooky but not scary.
Okay.
So it's great for all family ages. We have some more of adult activities. We're going to be doing like pumpkin chucking, and there's going to be a pumpkin patch. Like it's going to be very, what I think of is classic East Coast fall that we don't really get to have out here. So scarecrows and pumpkins, everything.
Fun.
It's going to be great, and everyone dresses up. I don't know if I'm going to be a scarecrow or a farmer,
Okay.
but the kids are all dressed up, and it's just amazing. So
so fun.
we're announcing it. It sells out every year. It's like 400 to 500 people, and we sell out.
Awesome.
So that's why we start so early.
Yes, got to get those tickets now.
I know.
Well,
Not on sale yet. Save the date. They're going to be on sale
just
soon.
to save the date.
Save the
Okay.
date. Put it on your calendar.
Got
Put
it.
a reminder. We'll do a blitz when it's on. When
Okay.
it's starting, but it's one of our favorites of the fall.
Oh man, I could talk to you forever, but of course we're totally out of time, so we're just gonna have to you're just gonna have to come back. And in the meantime, WalkingMountains.org is the website to find out all the information that you need to get signed up for these great hikes, these great experiences. And coming up, we have hour number 2.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive, only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel & Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The Ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Oh, look at this shot. This is beautiful. This is looking up at Beaver Creek with our flags just blowing in the breeze first thing this morning. And you can see that these are the flags that are right next to the birds of prey statue as you first make your way up into Beaver Creek. Now today we'll be seeing a lot of sunshine in the forecast, high of 76 degrees, and then we'll be looking at that wind around 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the west southwest. Tonight our sunset before 8 p.m. We're at 7:46 tonight with that waning crescent moon and those overnight lows in the 40s. Now if you are going to be out and about today, let's say you're going to be taking a drive and maybe exploring some of our other mountain communities, maybe you're going to be going up on the mountain for a hike today, we'll be seeing those temperatures in the 60s, but keep in mind that this is like if you're taking a scenic gondola ride or you're going up and you're going to be doing a big hike up to about 10,000 feet. So that's where you're going to be seeing those highs in the 60s. And then as we look at our extended forecast, we're still actually experiencing some temperatures that are a few degrees warmer than normal, but hopefully by Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we do have some moisture at least predicted for the forecast. Only a 20% chance right now, but fingers crossed we actually do see that rain touch down on the ground to keep things nice and green and also nice and lush and also help to prevent some of those forest fires out there. So we are going to take a quick break. Coming up next, hour number 2.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Live shot of the covered bridge in Vail first thing this morning. Still some activity happening. They're finishing the I guess it's the new children's fountain right there at the entrance to the covered bridge into Vail. They've been working on that project for the summertime and going to wrap that up real soon. I'm up at the top of Black Lake. So let me just give you a quick look around as the sun is making its way up on the south side of the lake. It's beautiful up here first thing this morning. Look at that. Spectacular. Wow. I love it. Love it. It's cool though. We're in the 30s still in the shade. We're probably in the upper 30s, maybe hitting 40 degrees in the sunshine, but in the 30s in the shade up here today. Whew, can still see my breath. Tonight at the AMP, the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater, the next installment of the Moe's Original Barbecue sponsored Hot Summer Nights put on by the Vail Valley Foundation. Tonight you're going to see a band that plays Paul Simon music, but they don't just play Paul Simon music the way Paul Simon plays his music. They put an improvisational twist on it, similar to the way the Grateful Dead's take would be on Bob Dylan or Beatles covers. The Bone Diggers tonight at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. Hot summer nights. It's going to be a cool summer night tonight, so bring a light jacket as that sun sets in the 7 o'clock hour. It will cool down dramatically, so bring a layer or two just to warm up and make sure you dance around a lot. This weekend in Beaver Creek, Oktoberfest once again. It is the longest running tradition in Beaver Creek, paired up kind of with their sister city in Austria, Les Zirk. It's a wonderful, wonderful take on the true, authentic Oktoberfest experience with Oompa music and great beer from some amazing breweries overseas. Beer like, let's see, what I can name? Prost. Some great beer, some great food, some great music, and also some great activities, a bratwurst eating contest, a Stein hoisting competition, a costume contest, all weekend long in Beaver Creek, along with some other cover bands taking place Saturday night, Space Oddity, which is the David Bowie experience, so David Bowie cover band, and then on Sunday, Fleetwood Mac, which is a Fleetwood Mac cover band on Sunday. Well worth checking out. But Ash, I'm talking about it right now. You heard me say it before. I can see my breath. It's in the 30s. I'm wearing a neck gaiter. The pumpkin spice latte returns. You know what that means.
I know what that means. I know that means that you dug out the TV8 neck gaiter from the company car this morning is what I know that means. Good way to be resourceful though, Mark. And I am also just so excited that Oktoberfest season is upon us. So not only do we have Beaver Creek Oktoberfest this weekend, but coming up on Saturday, Keystone has their one-day Oktoberfest celebration. So this is going to be a lot of fun. It starts off with their Das Beer Burner 5K. So you can start off burning the calories and then go ahead and just pack them on in. So there's going to be the River Run merchant tent sale. So they're going to be trying to clear out all of their merchandise ahead of the new season. And then they have this really great value. So you can get a Oktoberfest commemorative stein for $35, and then you get 3 beers as part of it. Now these are New Belgium brewery beers, so Colorado beers, and for $35, 3 beers plus that commemorative stein. Now, of course, you can not be transferring your stein around. You have to be 21 in order to purchase them, but there's also going to be great, delicious food involved, and then great activities for the kids. And again, that's coming up on this Saturday, August 31st. Now coming up in the rest of the show, we have a great one lined up for you. We'll have the Eagle County Animal Shelter coming in. We have 2 baby kitties that are going to be coming in. Hansel and Gretel, perfect for Oktoberfest, right? You need some new furry companions for your family. We're also going to have the Vail Valley Charitable Fund in the studio to tell us more about their Oktoberfest Shuffle. That's taking place this coming Sunday, and there's a 1K, a 5K, and a 10K, and it benefits this incredible organization that really gives back to our community when they need it the most. So we'll have a look at your local weather forecast. We'll see if Mark warms up at the top of Vail Pass, and we'll also just have a lot of fun here in the studio. So stay with us as we head into hour number 2.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Weather's perfect. Family's all together.
Can we switch to Geico, save money on our boat insurance?
How can it get any better than this?
Dad, I just caught a goldfish.
There's no goldfish in this lake. Oh,
Whoa.
it's pure gold. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich!
It only gets better when you switch and save with Geico.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
It's a little breezy first thing this morning, but this is a live shot from Wildwood and Vail, and what a beautiful, beautiful shot. That does not even look real. You can see Mount of the Holy Cross in the background, and then we have that just lush green mountainside, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Now we'll be seeing a little bit of wind in the forecast, clearly first thing, because back here on our patio in Avon, we have the aspen leaves rustling behind me, and we also have that breeze just coming off the back patio. It's always a thing. I don't know why we tend to have more wind here than we do in other parts of the county. Now, highs in the 70s once again for Vail and for Beaver Creek today, and our overnight lows once again returning into the 40s. Surprisingly enough, we are still actually seeing some warmer temperatures than we typically do this time of year. And today, Denver is going to be cooler than Eagleville. So that's a little bit of a surprise. Highs in the mid 80s for Eagle, in the 70s for Avon and for Vail, and also in the 70s down in Denver today. But a lot of sunshine, and then we do actually have a chance of thunderstorms coming up on Thursday, on Friday, and on Saturday. So I am hoping, I've got my fingers crossed that we are actually going to be seeing some rain out of these percentages. And in the meantime, we'll still be seeing those highs in the 70s. It's going to be a great weekend to get out and enjoy Beaver Creek Oktoberfest. And if you're looking for the perfect place to stay with your family the next time you're in town, Triumph Mountain Properties has gorgeous properties across the entire Vail Valley. And if you contact them directly, you're going to save a lot of money. Coming up next, Mark has your fly fishing report.
I'm going to bring this setup in and show you real quickly what I've done. So pretty traditional in terms of my setup. Let me get a little tangle here. Hold on, my fly is hooked on my fishing line. So what I'm using for a nymph on the end, I'm going to hold it up and show you. Pretty generic looking nymph. It's got a bead on it. Looks a lot like a pheasant tail or a prince. And those type of bugs we use in our local rivers, the Eagle, Gore Creek, the Colorado, the Roaring Fork, the Frying Pan. I mean, it's a pretty traditional bug to use. It's also a great study bug. You can use it, throw it out there, get a rough idea on what the fish might be feeding on for the day. Now in still water, situations are different. We don't get a lot of these bugs hatching from the bottom of the river. There's a lot of insects that live in the rocks that do hatch, and that's what the fish will be feeding on, along with bait fish. What you will find in still water environments, though, we see a lot of dragonflies, and you know their little blue cousin, the damselfly. Well, they all come from still water, from the lakes and from the ponds. So damselfly nymphs, dragonfly nymphs are great bugs to use when you're fishing still water, along with a bug called a chironomid. A chironomid is a bug you're only going to find in the lakes and in the still waters all around the country, and that fishes really well also. But I'm just letting it cast it out there. I move it every once in a while. That'll make that nymph twitch every once in a while. Fish might be swimming by, get a look at it, go and eat it. Then I've got a fish on the end of my line. That's your fly fishing report. We have Rhiannon Rowe and Hansel and Gretel from the Eagle County Animal Shelter with Ashley coming up.
Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvale.com.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Oh my goodness, look at who we have in the studio. We have Hansel and Gretel, and just in time for Oktoberfest, these could be your new little companions. Yeah, so tell us about these little guys.
Yeah, so these guys are 10-week-old kittens, brother, sister, and they're up ready for adoption. So come get them.
Oh, and this guy's very talkative this morning.
Yes,
he is
he's a little
saying
nervous.
I think he is a little nervous. I think he's getting some stage fright. Now, where did they come from?
They actually came from the Rancho area.
Oh, they did.
So
Okay.
yeah, Mom had a litter, and so these are the guys.
These are the guys. And so obviously it would be great if they got adopted together because they're little litter mates.
Yeah,
Are they
it
the
was nice.
only two in their litter?
They were, yeah.
Oh.
So she had a little litter. She was a young mom.
Oh, just a young mom.
Yeah.
Oh, how sweet, though. Yes, you're so sweet. Now, typically, you guys don't necessarily have a whole lot of kitties or dogs in a shelter because you do such an amazing job of placing them with people, because you really take a lot of interest in making sure they find the right home. So how does that work?
Yeah, so we just love to get to know people, like what are they looking for, like what kind of animals gonna best fit their lifestyle. If they're active, we want to find them an active dog. If they live in an apartment, maybe a cat would be a better fit. So we love to just chat with people, bring out the animals, let them meet them. We just, it's very casual at the shelter.
Yes, very casual, but also, your goal is to even though they're so sweet, you don't want to see them again once they go home, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and no, what it was also amazing is that you have these little guys. They're so cute. They're so sweet, and they're also going to be completely ready to go home with somebody by the time that they come in.
Yeah. Both of these guys. Well, Hansel, he's been neutered. Gretel's been spayed. They're microchipped. They're vaccinated. So, we try to make sure that they have everything going for them before they go out to their new home.
Right, which and that right there is a huge savings, for anybody that knows.
Yes.
As soon as you bring a new pet in, you're going to have to do those things regardless. So the fact that they already come with all those things is amazing. And then on top of that, if people are interested in maybe coming to volunteer, maybe they can't have pets at their home or their apartment, you guys are always looking for volunteers.
Absolutely. Volunteers are huge important to us, because they go out, they walk the dogs, they socialize the cats, and it's just really a big help, because sometimes we get just overwhelmed with just basic duties, and to have somebody come out there, get a dog out for a walk is just so much help.
Yeah. Now, speaking of the dogs, now obviously we have Hansel and Gretel, and they are ready to go home with you, but there's a really fun event coming up specifically for the dogs out there.
Oh my God, one of my favorites. It's next Tuesday, day after Labor Day. It's the Puppy Plunge. It's at the Eagle Pool. So every year when the pool gets ready to close, they'll bring all the dogs in before they drain it, and it's so much fun. So it's $5 to bring your dog. The proceeds go to our shelter, and it's just a really crazy goofy time. The dogs just love it. There's a slide. Some of the dogs go down the slide. So yeah, it's fun.
That's so fun. And again, it benefits the shelter, which is so exciting. And obviously the work that you guys do, it's so important, and to be able to have that support from the community is really important. Okay, so what are your hours and where are you located?
Yeah, Eagle, right past the fairgrounds, right down at that end of the road. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So come down today and meet these guys.
Yeah, come down and say hi. And oh my gosh, do a little kitty snuggling. Mark, I feel like you would love both of these guys. Maybe you want me to just put them in your office for you? Just keep them for you? Yeah.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Kitties, I like the kitties. I don't know if they get along with my puppy dog, though. My little dog, Moxie, turns a year old in about 3 weeks. Take her down to that puppy plunge. She might fully enjoy it. Sun's still trying to make its way over to the north side of the upper Black Lake first thing this morning. It's warming up a little bit. Still cool. Can't quite see my breath anymore. Our temperatures for Vail Village today, we're going to find mid to upper 70s, so 76, close to 80 degrees. In Vail is what you can expect throughout the daytime. It's going to be a nice one. Not too warm, and there's no rain in the forecast once again. Pack a light jacket if you're going to head out for a hike first thing this morning. Might be a little cool to start. The higher up in elevation you go until that sun makes its way out. Tonight we'll see temperatures in the low to mid 40s. Our sun's setting in the 7 o'clock hour now. We're about 7:50, 7:51, 7:52, somewhere around there. That late afternoon sun glare at about 7:15 to 7:30, so keep that in mind also. It's a little blinding as you're traveling towards the west. For Summit County today, I'm kind of on the border to Eagle and Summit County right now. We're going to see temperatures at Breckenridge, Mid-Mountain 62, Keystone 66, and for Vail and Beaver Creek, Mid-Mountain 67 degrees respectively. The rest of the week we'll see temperatures kind of hanging around in the low to mid 70s. That's what we're going to expect really all the way through the rest of the week. There's a slight chance for some passing showers Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and I just had a fish on once again. Son of a gun. Got to get those fish in so I can show you one. Hey, we're taking a break, and then if you're looking for some great gift ideas for that special person in your life or just for yourself, Lance from Veterans Fine Jewelers has it all with Ash. We'll be right back.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Vail Jazz's 25th anniversary season brings internationally acclaimed jazz acts to breathtaking venues in Vail all summer long. Pancho Sanchez brings his Latin band to Vail on August 22nd, closing out the Vail Jazz at Vail Square series. Renowned as one of the hardest working percussionists in the jazz world, Sanchez leads his group through danceable hits from the Latin jazz song. For more information and to see our full lineup, go to vailjazz.org or call 970-479-6146.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley, a new full-service shop in West Vail, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste. Studio where we have Lance from Betteridge, and if you are not familiar, Lance is considered the GOAT around here, greatest of all time, and the reason probably why is because we have all ladies working in the control room this morning, and every time Lance comes to visit, the sparkle just
bring some of the
attracts
sparkles,
everyone.
all it takes.
It's amazing,
That
you know?
and kittens.
That kittens and then jewelry. It's the best day ever. And Lance, you brought a really great selection, not just for the ladies today.
I did. I brought actually a nice little collection of stuff. Betteridge is fortunate. We have 4 stores in the U.S. We have Greenwich, Connecticut, which is our home store. We have Palm Beach, we have Aspen, and Vail, some pretty fantastic locations.
Oh, yeah.
And within Betteridge, we carry honestly some of the best brands in the luxury world as far as jewelry and watches and gift-giving items. So I decided to bring a little sampling of what we have, some watches and jewelry, and so we can kind of go through there and take a look. But the first collection we have here, a couple of Cartier watches, and I brought some nice opening price points and some price points a little higher. So this is a stainless steel Tank Française. This is a timepiece that's been around probably since the late 80s. It was very successful for them. It's still around. They're kind of relaunching some of this collection, and we just got this piece in all rose gold, which they have never done before. So that's kind of a big deal in the watch world that Cartier is relaunching some pieces. We just got them about 2 weeks ago. So classic timepiece, quartz movement, super easy to take care of, and very, very successful for them. And we still do a lot of business with this piece here. This one is a piece that they've had quite some time. It's kind of a funky looking shape. This is called the Baignoire, and it's French for bathtub.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. So and now you see it kind of,
Right,
right?
now, right, yeah, you kind of get the idea with the old like French cloth
Exactly.
tubs and,
So this is called the Baignoire. This has been around since probably, the early, probably 1940s, 1950s, around in there. This one is done in white gold with a bunch of pave diamond work, and pave is French for pave, and so all kinds of diamonds are paved really into this piece here. And we have several different options in this one as well, which is kind of unique because normally these pieces are a little bit harder to get a hold of, and we still have some really great selections on this piece for it here. And then it's like, let's move over to some jewelry. We have this bracelet. This is by Bulgari. This is the Serpente piece, diamond and rose gold. Bulgari really loves to do a lot dealing with the serpent, the snake, and a lot of jewelry around that. Necklaces, bracelets, rings, all kinds of stuff. So this is a piece that we have in right now that is a bracelet that actually kind of moves, and you can.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's kind of an interesting little piece. But
Yeah.
So this one's done by Bulgari. And then I thought, let's bring something that Betteridge does, and that's this ring over here. This is a ring that Betteridge has done, and it's 9.5 millimeter platinum diamond band, and that is full of about 300 small round brilliant cut diamonds in there that are set, and it's a pretty incredible piece. I mean, 9.5 millimeters wide, almost 3 carats worth of diamonds all the way around. Really kind of fun, unique piece, and something good for a Tuesday.
It's something great for a Tuesday or for any day, really. And so clearly, I mean, this is such a great, just small example of the variety that you have in the store. And what are your hours and where are you located?
So we're located in the Solaris on the lower level, kind of right next to the lawn, kind of the heart of the Vail Village over there. And we're there 10 to 6 Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday. So come in and take a look. Huge assortment of jewelry, massive assortment of watches, Patek Philippe, Rolex, Cartier, Tudor, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Really, and I
Lots
mean,
of them.
you know that you need to actually try them on to really appreciate the brilliance. And Lance, I don't know if you were aware, but today they announced that the pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. And I think for some people that's devastating news. So make yourself feel better at Betteridge. Warm up with a nice piece of jewelry. It's going to be great.
I love it.
Yeah.
Jewelry, coffee, and kittens. It's perfect.
It is the best day ever. Best day ever. Mark, I don't know if you can top this. I really don't think you can. Let's send it out to you and find out.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop, with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vail Village.
I don't quite know how to explain what I'm seeing out here. There was a fish over here. You couldn't actually see the fish, but it looks like somebody was fishing here recently, and they were using a big bobber, and it looks like the fish ate the hook, broke the line off behind the bobber. So there's a fish swimming around with a hook in its mouth, and it's dragging a massive bobber. So when it comes closer to the surface, this bobber just appears on the surface of the water. And as I get closer, the bobber starts to move away. It's kind of like telling me where the fish is the whole time. And I want to try to catch this fish, or at least catch the fly line from the bobber down to the fish so I can save this poor fish. But it's gone away because I may have scared it. But it's right over here somewhere. Hopefully I can find it. And I just saw a fish just jump about 1.5 feet out of the water down there. Black Lake, oh, there's the bobber fish right there. Let's see if we can get him. Oh my God, this is way too funny. A massive white bobber hanging off the back of this fish. Poor thing. I need to get that fish. This is your Christie Sports Epic Morning. We have Ashley with a look at that weather, more of our Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail. It's a spectacular day out here.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
We're looking at a live shot of Gondola 1 this morning. You can see the sun just glistening off the top of the gondola house right there, and we're going to continue to see the sunshine in the forecast all day long. We also are expecting to see a little bit of wind out there, and right at the base of Vail Mountain, which is where that shot is taken from, you'll find a high of about 76 degrees, lots and lots of sunshine, and we're also going to be seeing those temperatures once again this evening cooling off into the 40s. So if you're going to be heading over to the free live concert at the Gerald Ford Amphitheater, you're going to see some pretty chilly temperatures, so make sure that you bring some layers with you along with your picnic gear. Now, as we look at what's going on with our conditions, if you're going to be heading to the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park today, we'll be seeing some warmer conditions in Eagle than we're even seeing down along the Front Range. So high of 85 in Eagle, high of 78 in Denver. Now, Eagle and Glenwood have typically very comparable temperatures, so it's going to be a warm one. Great day to get outside and enjoy all of the rides, all of the adventures, all of the thrills at the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. We're going to take a quick break. Coming up, we still have some great information for you, especially if you'd like to learn how to burn off Oktoberfest calories.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
The library is one of our most important resources up here in the Vail Valley, and I'm happy to have Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District here to give us some exciting news about the Eagle Library.
Yes, thank you for having me. We are doing a renovation and expansion currently at the Eagle Library that is scheduled to be completed this fall.
Oh wow, and it's really covering all the bases of the library.
Yeah, so we're going to be expanding the children's area, which will include a story time room and a craft room, so families can do some interactive play. We're also having a dedicated teen space with their own gaming room, as well as upstairs we're going to be expanding the local history archive so you can actually see all the amazing things that we have, and then as well as adding additional study rooms, so if you needed a quiet space to get some work done, we'll have some of those. Expanding our community room so it can be a big community space, or we can divide it up to have 2 separate meetings in there, as well as a reading terrace.
So really every piece of the library gets upgraded. Well, thank you very much, Tegan. Make sure to check out this new library this fall.
The following is a paid message. For a chip so iconic, we don't need to name it. No logos, no gimmicks, just those red and blue bags with the stuff you love in it. Man, you know the brand. It's the 3-sided crunch that had you trade your buddies for it if they packed a pack at lunch. No logo, but our name's on the tip of your tongue. Shake it for crumbs when the bag is done. Of that cheesy, spicy, crispy, crunchy flavor packed bodega snack that rhymes with, I need those. But an ad with no logo? It's another level.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Hi, and welcome to What to Do If You See a Bear. I'm Kristen Cannon, a District Wildlife Manager with Colorado Parks and Wildlife. If you live or recreate in bear country, at some point you may cross paths with a bear. How you react to the bear depends on where you are and what the bear is doing. If you see a bear while out on a hike or away from houses and the bear is doing its own thing, then count yourself lucky to have seen a bear and just leave it alone. Make sure you make plenty of noise so the bear knows that you're there and leave the area. But otherwise, bears live in Colorado too and do not always require a reaction from people. Now, if you see a bear in your yard, next to your house, or in a city like Colorado Springs or Boulder, that's a different story. We want bears to maintain their natural fear of people, and one way to do this is to not let them feel comfortable near your house or in our cities. If you see a bear in your neighborhood, you will be doing the bear a favor by trying to scare it away. Bang on pots and pans, use an air horn, or even just clap your hands and yell to scare the bear off. Do this from inside your house through an open window or an otherwise safe location, and always make sure the bear has a clear escape route. In this example, you would not want to yell at the bear from the bottom of the staircase as you're blocking its only escape route. Instead, yell through an open window on the same side of the house to try to get the bear to move along. If you surprise a bear on the trail, stay calm and don't move. Never run or climb a tree. Let the bear identify you and move on its way. Talk in a normal voice, and again, make sure the bear has a clear escape route. If you see cubs, chances are mom is nearby, so leave the area immediately. Whether you're at home or on the trail, if a bear approaches you, never turn your back and run. Try to look big and back away slowly to a safe location such as a vehicle or another house. If you're on the trail, step off the trail on the downhill side and back away slowly until the bear is out of sight. Black bears will generally run away or climb a tree when they feel threatened. Keep in mind that a standing bear is only trying to identify you. If the bear pops its jaw or stomps a paw, it's definitely telling you that it needs more space. On the rare occasions when a bear has actually injured a person, it's usually because that person was blocking the bear's escape. Even rarer cases because it was trying to prey on a person. A bear that intentionally approaches people could be a bear that's food conditioned looking for a handout. In rare circumstances, it might be an aggressive bear. If you are ever attacked by a bear, fight back with everything you've got. Yell, throw rocks, use that bear spray if the bear is 40 feet away. Convince the bear that you are not worth the trouble. Black bears are naturally shy and retiring, and even a sow with cubs will most likely retreat when confronted. It can be a wonderful experience to see a bear in Colorado, but no one wants to cause the bear to lose its fear of people. If you're lucky enough to see a bear, snap that quick photo from a safe distance and then scare the bear away. You don't want to be the reason that that bear enters houses, causes property damage, or potentially injures someone. For more information on living responsibly with bears, visit our website, www.cpw.state.co.us/bears.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
First, once again, I'm on the mission to capture this fish that's stuck to a bobber. You can't see it, it's probably 30 feet away. There's a bobber moving, a massive bobber, just keeps moving around as the fish drags it around, and I'm trying to cast to hook the line so I can get that fish in and save that fish and get that big bobber off its back. It's a back bobber. Our weather today, it's getting warmer a little bit, not a lot warmer yet, but we're going to see sunshine all around Eagle County. For Vail today, temperatures are going to be in the mid to upper 70s. We might break 80 degrees in Vail by late afternoon. No moisture in the forecast. Our temperatures tonight are going to be in the low to mid 40s around Vail. Sun setting right around 7:50 tonight, so it's starting to get a little bit darker, a little bit earlier as we go through our days, as we make our way into fall. We'll see temperatures at all of our resorts, mid-mountain temperatures in the low to mid 60s, so pretty mild. Pack a jacket if you're going to go for a hike first thing this morning, and keep in mind tonight with that sun setting earlier, it'll get cooler earlier also. Now for the rest of the week, 5 days, sunshine pretty much every day, maybe a chance for a passing shower or thunderstorm Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but overall nice weather once again as we make our way through towards the end of August, believe it or not. Labor Day right around the corner. It's going to be a good one. Hey, we're taking a break, and then we have information about, obviously, Oktoberfest coming up in Beaver Creek, and then a big fun event taking place on Sunday coming up. It's called the Oktoberfest Shovel. We have the details coming up after the break.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Vail Jazz's 25th anniversary season brings internationally acclaimed jazz acts to breathtaking venues in Vail all summer long. Pancho Sanchez brings his Latin band to Vail on August 22nd, closing out the Vail Jazz at Vail Square series. Renowned as one of the hardest working percussionists in the jazz world, Sanchez leads his group through danceable hits from the Latin jazz song. For more information and to see our full lineup, go to vailjazz.org or call 970-479-6146.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
Okay, we have been talking about it all morning long. This coming weekend, it's the Beaver Creek Oktoberfest, and you know you are going to be just stuffing your face with bratwurst and with delicious beer and all kinds of pretzels. And then you know you want to have a great way to just kind of burn it all off and then pack it all on again. And that's why we have Terry Reichert here from the Vail Valley Charitable Fund. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, okay, the Vail Valley Charitable Fund, you guys do incredible work, but for people that aren't aware of what it is that you do, can you just explain kind of an overview for us?
Thank you. We've been around since 1996. We give grants to people in medical crisis, and with those grants they can help kind of meet the gap in paying their bills. You know, sometimes you can't work like you want to if you're ill or have had an accident, you know, bills associated to your care, that sort of thing.
Right.
So that's what we do. Over the time, we've given over $8 million to 1,600 families.
Oh my gosh.
In extreme cases, when an individual needs a little more help, we like to help by throwing a fundraiser. And I'm sure you've seen those around town, and great groups of friends and family come together to support an individual, and we help get that done.
That's amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
so clearly, like, one of the greatest organizations on the planet, and they happen to be right here in our community. So you're you're the beneficiaries
Yes.
of the Oktoberfest Shuffle.
Yes.
And so, okay, now Terry, listen, I think a lot of us are kind of like, well, I'm in beer drinking shape,
Sure,
but not
me too.
necessarily running shape.
Sure.
So do I have to run? How does this work?
You can do it however you like.
Okay.
So have your beer and brat before or after, I don't care. Come on up, and it's a family fun race, 1K,
Okay.
or a 5 or a 10K.
Okay.
And the spirit is fun and fitness and health, and it's just a good time. Beaver Creek Resort Company is so generous to us by allowing us to be on the mountain and benefit from the race, and they just make the whole, you know how it is down there in the village. It's just so fun.
So fun.
And the fun continues on the mountain.
Oh yeah, and I mean, what a great reason to get outside with your entire family, or just, you know, with your friends and do the 1K and feel good. Start off the morning, and it starts at 9 o'clock. Right?
It does,
Okay.
yeah. You can register or check in at 7:30.
Okay.
We start running at 9, and by 11:15 we are all done up doing the awards ceremony, and you can get to your brat and beer and
Right.
whatever else you need to do.
Replenish with that,
Exactly.
with that beer once again. But I mean, what a beautiful setting. And then you can obviously see some of the fare that you can enjoy while you're at the Beaver Creek Oktoberfest. And again, the Oktoberfest Shuffle, so it only takes place, it's on Sunday, right?
Sunday, September
Okay.
1st.
Okay, so you have Friday and Saturday to consume all those calories, and then on Sunday you can burn them off, and it benefits this amazing organization. So, so you can still register the day of, but then if people want to get that taken care of in advance, what's the best place to find more information?
Go to beavercreek.com/Oktoberfest. Follow those prompts to a registration site through Eventbrite. It's very easy. You can do it on your phone.
Perfect.
And
love that.
We look forward to seeing everybody out
Oh
there.
yeah, definitely. And also, if people want to learn more about the Vail Valley Charitable Fund, because you guys do incredible work. It's not just, you know, just in the summer, not just in the winter. You really are working year round to
Thank
help
you.
our local families. And so, if people want to learn more about what you guys do, where would you send them for that?
Thank you. We have our website is vvcf.org.
Okay.
You can look for us on Facebook or Instagram, where we like to tell the stories of our grant recipients and our fundraising efforts. So any place, take a look.
Okay, awesome. Well, Terry, thank you so much for coming
Thank
in
you.
this morning. It really is always such a pleasure to have you guys here. And get out this Sunday, do some shuffling for a great cause. vvcf.org is also the website if you want more information. So vvcf.org year-round, and then also get out and shuffle this Sunday. It's going to be a great time. We'll be right back with a look at your local weather.
Thank you.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
This is a live look at Beaver Creek as you make your way up through the entrance. You can see those flags blowing in the breeze out there, and those flags represent the nations that were part of the World Championship ski races at Beaver Creek. Now today I wanted to look at what's happening really across the entire Four Corners region, and you can see here by all the different H's, high pressure is still dominating our forecast, at least for the next several days. Now we do actually have a little bit of a cool front that's going to be taking over for Denver, and we're going to be seeing some lower temperatures down there than we will in some of our mountain communities. And tonight we're also going to be continuing to see those temperatures in the 40s with our sunset at 7:46 tonight, but clear skies, a lot of sunshine in the forecast. And if you are going to be over in Vail or Beaver Creek, right at the base of both of those mountains, you'll find those highs reaching about 76 degrees today. And then let's say you are going to be down in Eagle or in Gypsum, you're going to find those temperatures in the 80s compared to the 70s in Denver. Now one more day of nice, just sunny skies for Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we do have some moisture headed our way in the forecast, at least a 20% chance, which is more of a chance than we've seen in quite some time. So hopefully we're actually going to be seeing some moisture out of these 3 days that will help to just keep things nice and lush and green, and then will also help to mitigate some of that fire danger out there, which would be great, great news. Now we're going to send things back up to Mark Sassy. He has been in quite the fight with a fish at the top of Vail Pass. We'll see if he's winning up next.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop, with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vail Village.
I want to stay here all day and try to save this fish. You probably can't see it once again, but out there in the middle of the lake, there's a massive white ball moving around. It's the bobber that's stuck on this fish with a piece of fishing line with a hook in its mouth. And I didn't think that what I was fishing with, the hook that I had on, was too small. I couldn't get it to sink fast enough. I went to the vehicle that I was in and found this big spinning lure that I had found somewhere else when I was fishing before that I had recovered. And I thought, you know what, this right here, this big Mepps, heavy weight, it'll sink fast. I'll be able to throw it right next to that fish and try to snag that fishing line and then bring that fish in. But the thing has moved so far away now, I can't get out there and get it. And I feel so bad for that poor fish because it's got this big white ball stuck to it. So everybody knows where it is. And it's just unfortunate. Just unfortunate. I wish I could get out there and save it. So I'm going to see if he comes back to the shoreline. Sun is out now. Look how beautiful it is. Loving this. Pretty wildflowers up here at these higher elevations. Maybe you come up today to the top of Vail Pass. You pull off at the top of the pass like you're going to go towards Shrine Pass, which is where the rest stop is. Pull off, park, and go for a hike up into the Shrine Pass wilderness and explore some of the beautiful wildflowers, because they are spectacular right now, and it's going to be a great day to be out here. This is your Christie Sports Epic Morning. We're taking a quick break, and we have more in the studio with Ashley. We'll be right back.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley, a new full-service shop in Westvale, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
Step it up, always take the risk. Don't just watch it. Put your phone down and do it. Drip splash like the ice on the wrist. That's a call I can't miss. Let's do.
Welcome back into the studio. I'm here with my buddy Gus from Avon Liquor, which if you've never been before, they have this really great selection and also a very passionate staff. So Gus, typically when you're here, we talk about beer on Tuesdays, but I have to be honest. Beer and I, we just don't really see eye to eye. It's just not my go-to, right?
Yeah.
But you are clearly playing to the judge this morning because you brought me kombucha. Tell me about this. Is special kombucha, though.
Yes. So it is alcoholic kombucha.
Which
hard kombucha.
Okay.
They like to call it.
I am very interested in
It's made by the brand Wild Tonic. It's fermented from honey and other teas and stuff. That's where the alcohol comes from.
Okay.
Really, really well-balanced kombucha. I'm not a huge fan of kombucha
Okay.
because, it is an acquired taste.
This is where I like our conversations, though, because obviously there's so many different palates out there.
Yes, exactly.
So it's nice to know you guys really can cater to just about any palate.
But what I was going to say is I am a fan of this stuff.
You are?
Yes.
Really?
Super balanced. Not a lot of that weird kind of hard kombucha flavor that some come with.
Well, some of them are very vinegary, which
Yes,
I think is
exactly.
very much an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Which it's so funny because initially when I tried it, I was like, oh, this is something that people drink, and now of course I love it.
There
So
you go. Yeah,
I mean,
right,
there you
yeah.
go. Okay, so this is alcoholic kombucha, and is this something that you guys do in your tasting repertoire? Your
Yes,
tasting
we are going to
menu?
taste it tonight.
Really?
Yep, 5 to 7 in store.
Oh, okay.
So we got a
sounds fun.
raspberry and a blueberry. I
Yum.
think I did that. Nope, did that wrong. Raspberry, blueberry. But
Okay.
other than that, come in 5 to 7, try them out. They're 15% off tonight too, so you can get a great deal.
Okay, so not only are you going to be setting out some examples for us to try new things, but then you also basically reward us for that and give us discounts.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you get to try, and if you like it, you get to take it home at a reasonable price for sure.
I love that. Okay, so from 5 to 7, that's going on tonight.
Yeah.
And then you guys typically open up the world of wine on Thursdays.
Yes, we do. So yeah, every Thursday, same thing. Wine tastings from 5 to 7. They are coming to a wrap because we don't do them in the off season.
Okay.
So if you do like tasting wine in our store or alcoholic kombucha, this is the last couple of weeks to get it in before winter comes around.
Sure, which I mean makes sense. Like a lot of things are kind of winding down ahead of Labor Day.
Exactly.
So let's talk about your location though, because it's really easy to find.
Yeah, Central Avon. I mean, you really can't miss it. The first roundabout, you just get off of there and right across the street from First Bank in the Avon Center.
Yeah, we like to call it like the financial district of Avon.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, we're in the hub right there. Yeah. Our parking lot shares like 5 buildings.
Right,
Yeah.
plenty of parking. And then what are your hours typically?
We open at 9 and close at 10.
Okay.
That's Monday through Saturday, and then Sunday we are 11 to 7.
Okay, so a little bit later on Sunday.
Yeah.
Give you some time to kind of sleep after
Just sleep, yeah.
your Saturday evening
Exactly,
activities.
yeah.
Okay, but this is something, Gus, where I think a lot of people, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but when it comes to trying new wines or trying new spirits or whatever it might be, a lot of times I feel like the people I talk to, like they're so high level that I'm just like, I don't even want to talk about it with you. But that's not the case when you go to Avon Liquor. You guys really educate yourselves, and then you do a great job of also educating people when they come in if they're not sure what they're looking for.
Yeah, that's our goal, is to not make you feel uncomfortable when you come in,
Yeah.
like you shouldn't be there. We want you to be there. We want you to feel welcome. And we want to, kind of find your palate and give you something that we know you would like.
Right. I mean, seriously, like Gus came on last week and I was like, I don't know if I really like beer. And here we are with hard kombucha. This is amazing. And so if people are interested and maybe they're thinking like, well, that sounds like a really cool job. Do you guys have any openings?
Yes, we are actually currently hiring right now.
Really?
And for the off season and for the winter, as long as you want to choose to work with us, or up to you, really right now.
Okay.
If your restaurant job's coming to a head and you have some time off, you're not going to go anywhere, come on in, work for the off season, expand your wine knowledge. If you're looking for a new career, come on in and start you off. And it's a great position, awesome hours. You get to taste stuff pretty much all the time.
Right. You get that tasting it, and then you were telling me too that one of the best parts of the job, you're constantly learning new things.
Yeah, you're learning every day. There's there's so much. You can never learn enough in this industry. There's always something new. There's always a new way that they're doing stuff, and
That's so
yeah,
fun.
it's a really fun gig for sure.
Oh man! All right. Well, listen. Stop on into Avon Liquor. Do the tasting tonight. Get 15% off hard kombuchas, and then also learn about maybe working over there. How cool! But oh man, Gus, thank you for introducing me to something that I didn't even know existed, and now I'll probably see you right at 5.
All right, we'll be there.
Awesome.
Definitely. Yeah.
All right. Coming up next, we'll let you know what to expect on the show for tomorrow.
How good does that look? Garfinkel's right here in Lion's Head
how are
I
you?
was waiting for you to stop cooking here. Today we're going to be cooking a little bit of health.
Hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven,
Yes.
some butter. I love it.
So we get a nice kind of texture in the fish, golden brown crust.
Okay. The food looks great and smells even better.
Cheers.
Hi, my name is Brian Stein, and I'm with Sun and Ski Sports here in Avon and Dillon, Colorado. We truly enjoy our partnership with TV8. They truly are great for us. The partnership we have is they expose us to both the local community and they expose us to the international community and all around the country. People love watching TV8 when they're here, and they love watching it when they're at home. Again, we truly enjoy our partnership with TV8.
Hi, I'm your host, Smokey Cole Bear, filling in for Smokey because after 75 years of...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Turns out there's much more to say. Nearly 90% of wildfires are caused by us humans being careless, dumping our used barbecue coals willy-nilly. Guess the song was wrong. We did start the fire. That's why I respect Mother Nature and her trees, whether coniferous or new car scented. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Okay, we're going to wrap things up here at the Black Lake. I was just talking to that gentleman over there. I told him to be on the lookout for the moving white bobber, which has made its way all the way across the lake. That poor fish, he's going to see if he can find it also and save it. I see a few fish swimming around. Sun is out. It's nice up here. Come on up and go for a hike on Shrine Pass. Come up and check out the Black Lakes. And there's also, just so you know, the bike path, which goes all the way down from the top of Vail Pass, all the way down through Vail, all the way down to where we are at our studios in Avon. So you can go for a nice bike ride today as it warms up. Let's talk about our show for tomorrow. I'm going to be remote. I'll be live roaming around Lion's Head talking to some great businesses there, showcasing what Avon has to offer and what you can expect coming up with Avon and also some of the cool businesses. The Eagle River Youth Coalition will be in the studio. We have Ashley, I think, headed out for some epic morning adventure. She likes to go on her hikes with that pumpkin spice latte. Who knows? You never know what she's up to, but we do a great job at TV8. So tune in tomorrow before you make your plans for the day. Get your plans from us. Plan your play with us before you go outside. We'll be live from 7 to 9 for Good Morning Vail on TV8, the official television station for Vail and Beaver Creek. Have a great day.